I don't know why I was up in flames there. I accidentally clicked the button I shouldn't have. Hope everyone's doing well. Welcome to the Sideline Sedo YouTube channel. FA Cup final, Manchester City versus Manchester United. Kickoff is in 2 minutes. I'm just going to finalize some stuff here for my stream on the YouTube side. As always, if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. I'm also live on Twitch. But yeah, lineups are as follows: Ortega, Walker, Stones, Ake, Gvardiol, Rodri, Kovacic, Silva, De Bruyne, Foden, and Haaland for City. And for Manchester United in just a moment. I mean, I have it here on the screen as well. I could just read it. I don't know why I was looking at the TV in a state of utter panic. But for Man United, it's Onana, Dalot, Martinez, Varane, which I think this is Varane's final game for Manchester United. Wan-Bissaka, Mainu, Amrabat, Rashford, McTominay, Garnacho, and Fernandes. I mean, this is FootMob. FootMob has him up top, but so does the broadcast. So it looks like Fernandes is playing as like kind of like a striker, false nine. Rashford off the left wing, Garnacho off the right, McTominay, and it's gonna be an interesting match. That's all I could say. Rumors have started circulating before the match. Reports, I should say, not really rumors. Reports from legitimate. What's going on here? Hey, what do you mean? What do you mean I can't comment? Oh, hello, ladies and gentlemen. There's a lot of people in here, at least on the YouTube side. But yeah, kickoff is in just a moment. I'm going to have a live kind of over here on the left-hand side. Yep, this side. There will be a live kind of play-by-play sort of thing. So something new that I'm kind of workshopping, I guess, before the new season, for next season. There we go. Okay. It wasn't letting me post the comment. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Final result prediction poll is going live in just a second. City win, United win. Okay. Oh, this is pretty important as well. Post that. Go over. Sorry, I'm just talking to myself. I will refresh this kind of area over here once kickoff is underway. Sorry, need to get a water. Because once kickoff is underway, there will be kind of like a, I figure this is a bit more interactive for people to see. Just what's going on. So kickoff is in just a second, and hopefully, where is it? There we go. This is what I want. This is what we need. All right. There we go. My reactions may be a little delayed. Let me try to get the time here. So, yeah, that's probably for the best. There we go. Oh, God, I have to zoom out a little, don't I? Cross in. Ooh. Haaland couldn't get to it. City claiming a penalty shout here. VAR. Yeah, I'm definitely a little delayed here. God above. This is actually kind of staggering delay. I'm going to see if I could jump forward on my stream. But yeah, Erik Ten Hag's job on the line was what I was kind of talking about before I got sidetracked for a second there with some of the stuff to prepare the stream. But Ten Hag getting sacked. I mean, like, I'm not shocked. I'm just kind of shocked that the news would come before before a final. Feels very Tottenham-esque. Tottenham, sacking Mourinho. I mean, like right before an FA Cup final, a serial winner nonetheless. I know Ten Hag obviously is still in the job, but putting that news out feels. I mean, we'll see how they play. United so far, I mean, doing better than West Ham. West Ham were down a goal at this point. Amrabat with the foul there on Kovacic. Him and Kovacic kind of clashing a bit. But yeah, I think that I don't know who they'd bring in. I haven't, I don't follow United news to a T. But I have seen some names float around, Pochettino being one of them. Actually, I think that'd be possibly a good fit. It questionable regardless, because I mean, Poch, he did get kind of like a unceremonious sack with Chelsea this season. But here's Bernardo Silva. Let's see how I'm like 30 seconds behind my actual thing. That's not ideal. I just won't look at the live kind of portion towards me, the play-by-play that's up. But I will kind of give you my reactions and commentary as the game unfolds live in front of me. It's only like 20-30 seconds, so a bit of a delay, which is annoying, but hopefully we can fix it for halftime. Because right now I don't think it'd be tenable to try to fix. Bernardo Silva here on the right. Both sides trying to set a rhythm initially. City look like they have a bit more possession. There's a penalty shout early from them. Wasn't awarded. So, I mean, FA Cup's off to a decent start. Not like any real chance thus far that I've noticed that like really sticks out. So both sides just kind of prodding and waiting to see who will bite first, so to speak. Here's City. Just passing the ball around Ake. Receives it from Silva. Ooh, Fernandez pressing a bit there. Nothing really coming to from it. But yeah, thus far, both sides just kind of waiting. City under some pressure here. United kind of trying to cut off some of the passing lanes here. Force City's hand a bit. But City, the experienced, I mean, six Premier Leagues in 7 years, 4 in a row. I mean, it's disgusting success. But yeah, City. They are just they're passing through United like Swiss cheese right now. It's like United haven't been able to get a sniff of the ball. De Bruyne is on the ball now, which isn't a good thing if you're a fan of Man U. At this point, I mean, Rodri to Walker. My prediction, honestly, I want to see what the final result prediction poll is saying, because I might have some votes in that. Oh, we do have some votes in it. 14 votes, 57% saying City win. Yeah, I have a feeling that it's going to be a City win as well. I'm thinking like 3-1, 4-1 maybe, if they really get clicking. But I'm just looking for a good game. I'd love for it to go to penalties, high scoring. Like, that's all I want. That's all I want when I'm watching a game as a neutral, really, because I don't have a dog in the fight. So for me, just good goals, lots of them. That's all I want. And penalties. Penalties would be dramatic, so that'd be fun, Here, Kobe Mainu to Fernandes to Wan-Bissaka. United starting to mount a bit of momentum here. It's been kind of rare for them to even have possession of the ball, but now that they have it, they're going to want to hold on to it for as long as possible. Good passing so far, though. They get it back towards Andre Onana. Now Martinez passes it back to Onana. Onana tells his back line to kind of calm down. Haaland pressing bit. Onana with a long ball forward. Rashford. Marcus Rashford. Walker gets to it first. He's so quick, Kyle Walker. He is so rapid. It's actually insane. Rashford left out of the England squad. I'd love to hear what people have to say about that too, because, man, that's kind of like one of those ones that you're like, geez, like, I mean, it's deserved. I think it's totally deserved to exclude him based on form. Marcus Rashford last season, different story, but he's not Marcus Rashford of last season. He's Marcus Rashford now. I'm excited, not really excited, because I hope United, P.S. I'm a Liverpool fan, just not going to have any bias today for this fixture, but just want to make my feelings known there. But if I were a United fan, I would be excited to see what Sir Jim does, and it is going to be interesting to see unfold. Ooh, Garnacho with a strike straight into the gloves of Stefan Ortega. Oof, that was crazy. But yeah, for me personally, the way I see it, Rashford, I mean, I'd sell him. United fans probably wouldn't sell him. But, and I get that. I get not wanting to sell a local prospect, that you've developed, cultivated from the academy and has become effectively a world star. You don't want to you want those people to ooh, ball forward from De Bruyne, Phil Foden with the cross, Haaland, and Martinez heads it away. It comes back to Bernardo Silva. Lofts across to the back post. Foden hits the side of the net there. But as I was saying, personally, I don't know. He goes through these kind of like temperamental waves where his form drops, and it could very well be down to the manager. But at the same time, like he should be performing at a higher level as the highest paid player of the club. That's just the simple fact of the matter. And ultimately, we'll see. There's going to be a lot of transfers this summer. It's going to be honest to God, a roller coaster, merry-go-round, carousel, all wrapped into one. It's going to be ridiculous because we're going to see, I mean, we have already started seeing managers leaving and joining different clubs across like all of the leagues. I mean, Xavi left Barca, Company left Burnley to join Bayern of all places. Poch mutually agreed to leave Chelsea. I don't know how mutual it was, but that was kind of like just a shock based on their end of season form. It's like the more you kind of like look at it, this could really gear up to be a crazy summer because a lot of sides, obviously, United win back the ball. Amrabat. Ooh, they just calm it down a bit. Gets it to Varane. Gets it to Amrabat. But United just trying to pass out the back a bit here. And now City applying a bit of a press, and Onana with a big clearance forward. John Stones heads it away. But yeah, for me, there's just like a lot of pieces being set up that could amount to what I would imagine to be an absolute like crazy summer transfer window or silly season or whatever you want to call it. it's going to be silly. It will be truly silly. We're already seeing silly stuff happen, and I'm excited just to see what happens because it really is some of the most entertaining stuff in football to follow, for me at least. People may disagree, but I am excited to see all the news of transfers and sackings and appointments and departures and arrivals and all of that. Foden, what a ball. Philip Foden, you dog. That was a disgustingly perfect ball. De Bruyne. Oh, Varane heads it away right at the worst moment. City are starting to really get their grasp on United. It feels that's a foul, but no advantage played by the ref. Oh, no, he's giving it now. Slowly. But now advantage has ceased. Kovacic. Oh, nearly trying to find a good ball towards De Bruyne, but Varane expertly just marshals it away. He knows way better than that. But that was nearly from Kovacic. Perfect pass to Kevin De Bruyne, which would have been bad news bearer for Man United. That would have been really rough. Onana. Curious to see what Man United is going to do this summer. I agree. Awaken Phoenix. You know, ooh, wait a minute. You think Poch will get the Man United job? I think he will get the Man United job. And honestly, like if you want to look at it objectively, he's one of the better coaches they can get on the market that I think would go to United, but also would have a positive impact at United. Because you look at Chelsea this season, Chelsea were an absolute dumpster fire for like 80% of the season. And then at the end, they just kind of kicked on. And that's how it goes. And United is a side who could kind of follow a similar pattern next season. I mean, a lot of players out of form, like not necessarily saying United go and spend the amount of money Chelsea did. And obviously, a lot of that is situational, but I do think there would be a lot to kind of benefit United from going for someone like Poch. I mean, I don't know who else they could realistically get. There's other names out there. Roberto De Zerbi, he's an option. Graham Potter is an option. Thomas Frank is an option. But like once you start getting towards that Graham Potter, Thomas Frank area, I start getting a little, I don't know. Like Poch has won a league at least, despite it being League One. He's also taken frickin' Tottenham to the FA Cup final. Not the FA Cup final. God, that would be not nearly as impressive. But he took them to the Champions League final against, guess what? Erik Ten Hag's Ajax. So, I mean, like, I don't think it's a crazy appointment if they go for Poch. It's just United have to give Poch 3 to 4 years. Just give him like a 4, like if you want to succeed. And I don't want United to succeed as a Liverpool fan, but from an objective perspective, straight up just give the man the time. People say, oh, give him time. They said that with Ten Hag, and obviously, like Ten Hag, stylistically, I think he clashes with United. Culturally, I think he clashes with United. And I think that's what Jim Ratcliffe is quickly understood. There is like a disconnect between the players, the fans, the club ownership, and the manager. And that the easiest way to get around that is to go around the manager. And I think Ten Hag's sort of, still surprised Chelsea haven't. Oh my God. Oh, yeah. Still surprised Chelsea with Poch went separate ways. Yeah, I agree. Here's Bernardo Silva. Foden just out of play. I'm gonna zoom this in a bit. But yeah, as an LFC fan myself, I'm excited for next season. I'm excited for next season as well. I don't know. I mean, I expect City to just walk the league again. Like, City will walk the league again. Arsenal probably going to contend. And then everything else is a big question mark, I think. I think United going with Poch and having a bit of a summer clear out is what's going to happen. We already know Varane's leaving. Other people that I could likely see leave, Lindelof. Martial's leaving because I think his contract's expiring. Who else could possibly leave? Maybe Harry Maguire, just for more game time. Like, Maguire should have had a move to West Ham last summer. Like, I think that would have been actually a great move for him, and I think they would have finished a little higher up the table, and that would have looked really good. Like a decent like progression. Not obviously like he's not going necessarily up the table by joining a West Ham, but like I think it would provide a lot more, like, and he's had a great season, Harry Maguire. Like, I think from the outside looking in, and for the usual standard he set for himself. But so far, 18 minutes in, nothing has really separated either side. City gonna have rampant possession. They're gonna, continue through as they do almost every fixture. But United have been structured. But here, Rodri receiving the pass from Guardiola, and Kovacic picks it up, gets it to De Bruyne, comes to Ake. Guardiola, Kovacic, Stones to Bernardo Silva. It feels like City could possibly, like, I feel like if anyone's going to score soon, it's going to be City, if a goal does come soon. But yeah, personally, I think United could sell Lindelof, Maguire, McTominay maybe. I don't know. I don't know if United fans would want him. So there's just like, you have to kind of like move on from some players who haven't clearly hit the ground running for a few seasons. And it's going to, if that doesn't happen, I think problems will linger. I think there will be problems that persist. And I think United will just be in a position where they're really no better off. But yeah, I'm excited for the summer transfer window. It should be an exciting off season. Yeah, just should be a whole lot of fun. Euros, obviously, that will set a lot. There's gonna be someone who gets a move this summer. Oh, Fernandes to Rashford. What a pass. Oh, mate. That was... United are starting to actually fight back a bit here. Amrabat picks it up. City kind of playing a little sloppy here. United have to unload so much. Yeah, they do. I agree. Awaken Phoenix. Oh, United. Fernandes goes to ground. No penalty going to be awarded for that. Oh, Walker. There's a lot going on here. The game's just kicked off. It's getting hectic. Haaland tackled. Absolute crunching tackle. Yellow card given Dallo. Or is it a yellow card? Not sure if Poch wants to jump in. I mean, Poch got what, like 20 plus 15 maybe mil of like a severance from City, or from Chelsea, I should say, for, being effectively let go or mutually agreeing to leave. I would expect that's usually how those things go. That's how it happened with Potter. I don't know the precise details. There's definitely some Chelsea accountants on Twitter that could provide better knowledge on that than I. Yeah, never a penalty that, I don't think. But I do think that Poch, if promised, and if truly promised a long-term place somewhere, like a 4 or 5 kind of period, like plan to build around Poch and his vision, he could do something. Love or hate what I'm saying, I think it's the truth. But yeah, it's been been a close affair thus far, United and City. United get the advantage. Bernardo Silva putting a tackle on Diogo Dalot. Lisandro Martinez here. To McTominay. Wan-Bissaka to Garnacho. Good pass to Garnacho. Yikes. Ortega here to Ake. Bernardo Silva to De Bruyne to Walker. Stones. City just trying to... I mean, this United defense and structure has been decent for the first 24, 25 minutes or so. I would say that it does feel inevitable that City will score, but that doesn't mean there hasn't been little like kind of pockets in the game where United just kind of press up and it's like things just get hectic for City. City get thrown off their kind of mojo. Kovacic to Walker. Foden here, picking it up towards the right-hand side and passes it to Bernardo Silva. Silva to Foden. Oh, my days! Kovacic! Oh, his pass misses almost everyone. And Mainu with a great kind of interception there. Wan-Bissaka receives it near the byline. You think Ten Hag got the most out of his squad? No. But I will say that he had to be very resourceful throughout the season. They were severely injured at times. And also, I feel like just inheriting, like, it's different when you're using youth players who realistically, like, of course you're going to coach them because they're in your squad. They're coming off your bench. They're starting for you. But, like, there's a difference from a Pep and a Klopp having a youth player come in, say like an Oscar Bob or a Rico Lewis or a Connor Bradley or a Jarrell Kwanzaa, and Erik Ten Hag, who is inheriting people like Mejbri and Amad Diallo and Garnacho and Kambuala, and it's fine, like, you know, but it's more of just like he hasn't had like this 3-4 year period to cultivate a philosophy at United and at specifically the kind of more youth development level. De Bruyne here picking it up. City could be in a very dangerous spot. All of the top 5. Oh, Haaland trying to target that cross. But all the top 5 people in today's game with the most touches are all City players. Just wanted to note that to drive home how crazy of a disparity it's been so far. But I think United have a plan. But they are parking the bus a bit. But when they do break out, the press does look structured and composed. But I guess what I'm saying for Ten Hag is he got the most out of like what he was given and what he had. But I do think his player kind of like recruitment approach was misguided in the sense of like, why'd you bring in Antony? Onana, sure. Martinez, fine. Antony isn't necessary, you know? It doesn't feel necessary. You could have gotten a player who's twice as good for half the price. And United would be far better off. Haaland could have used support this season, I think. He's still a young striker. He was a good signing, I think, but he was kind of thrown deep end at times. Obviously had that kind of back injury starting off the season, or like a reoccurring one. That's just like kind of a part of kind of his issues. But Rashford also falling off a cliff doesn't help. I would imagine there's just like a lot of drama behind the scenes with a change of leadership, not ownership really, but a change of leadership in terms of a administrative perspective. So for United, like, I think he could have done better this past summer with bringing in just like people that like he really needed to bring in. Antony, I think, was last season. I can't remember now. Everything kind of blends season on season. But yeah, I think United, eventually things might start to steer different once a new manager comes in, once they have a different transfer approach. We'll see how their transfer approach really does go. Hard to say. Oh my God, McTominay! Oh my God, McTominay! Oh my God! Whoa! Joshko Gvardio, you moron! What'd you do, bro? Oh, it wasn't McTominay. It was Garnacho. I'm sorry. I thought it was McTominay because I saw like just like a bushy head of hair. No, it was Garnacho. Joshko Gvardio with an absolute clanger in the FA Cup final. Absolute clanger. That was rotten. Mate, oh my days. Let's see the replay of that again. Who played that pass? Man, oh man. Why did I think he was McTominay? So Amrabat picks it up, gets it to Dallo. Ooh, is he off? Is he off? But doesn't matter because he doesn't play it. Gvardiol plays it. Yeah, no, a total lack of communication. Oh, and I don't know. That was both Ortega and Gvardiol. I can't put all the blame square on Gvardiol because Ortega's also kind of like, it is an error between both of them. Obviously, Gvardiol heads it in or heads it towards the path of goal, and then Garnacho just buries it. But Ortega also kind of just like came out. It felt like he was unconfident coming out. But man, wow. Yeah, no offside because Joshko played it on. So, man, this game's getting good, ladies and gentlemen. There could be a lot to change here. Wow. Now United, they're playing with a lot more confidence and poise, but what a tackle by John Stones. Bruno is starting to Fernand's starting to really pick up the pace too with some of his passes. That pass towards Rashford was really proactive. Um, they're doing well, United, surprisingly. Um, Ball forward, Ortega comfortably collects. Um, City, I mean, City are gonna have to. They're gonna have to click here. Um, I feel like if United win this, I mean, City's out of the Champions League. That is obviously well understood. But should United win this, and should say, I don't know. I mean, if United win this, they'll put City with only one trophy. Admittedly, they're fourth in a row, but it would feel like, I feel probably for them an extremely disappointing season. No domestic cups, only the league, no Champions League. It's the fourth Premier League in a row that they've won. The first time any side's done that, an impressive feat in its own right, but that feat is stretched over 4 seasons. That's more of like a collective accomplishment than this season and this crop of player accomplishment. That's built on the shoulders of giants. Haaland wasn't there for all 4 seasons. Um, just to like kind of drive that point home, Joshua Gvardiol hasn't been there up until this season. So it's like players like that, how is their mentality going to get affected? Like Garnacho and Gvardiol wrestling here, Garnacho brings him down to ground. But, like Gvardiol just made a huge error, probably the biggest error in his career, maybe. And ultimately, how is that going to affect him moving forward? Well, I assume Pep will have it all under control because he is a world-class manager, one of the best of all time, to just put it like obviously. But it does shape interesting kind of narratives, because I'm not going to lie to you. This current crop of Liverpool players that, as a Liverpool fan myself, I support, they got mentally shattered after losing to United in this competition. So, admittedly, it was a different kind of. United have more attempts than City. Oh my God. City with only one attempt, none on target. United with 3 attempts, 2 on target. But big losses against rivals. It doesn't have to be a big margin. For Liverpool's case, it was a just like collapse. And for City, them being down to start, they'd have to go up and then go down and like lose on penalties or something, or just have United come back entirely and win the game for that to happen, I think. And even then, Pep, with the infrastructure he has in place, with the quality of squad he has, with the mentality that City has, they should be fine. And they should still probably be favorites for the Premier League next season, even if they lose this game by a considerable margin, I think. But this could have some weight, with however next season goes. That clash between United and City could become way more fierce as a result, and things could just start to permutate. So I'm excited for United to be up, even though I'm a Liverpool fan. I still think City is going to win today. I don't think for a second that this match is like all squared away and like this is just going to be United parking the bus the whole match. If they could pull it off, like, I mean, more power to you, I suppose, but it ain't happening, pal. Silva, his shot just kind of bubbles into the gloves. of Andre Onana. But yeah, you know what I mean? Like, it's there's a lot that can happen between now. Yep, 2 hours ago, official from Fabrizio Romano. Wow. Vincent Kompany will sign in as new Bayern manager. Agreement between clubs with Burnley receiving 12 mil euros. Oh, United getting forward again, Garnacho. Oh my God. Offside. What is happening? Okay. I was about to say this match is about to go bonkers if United are up 2-0 right now. But man, that let's see this again. I think it's Guardiola again just getting caught out. Admittedly, it was an offside, total offside, but they're targeting that area. They know it's weaker on the left-hand side right now, and they've just been continuing to produce play down the right-hand side of their attack. So Kompany will be, whoa, a 3-year deal. Okay. The reason that I'm so confused about this Kompany news, that's funny. The reason I'm confused about this Kompany news is the simple fact that, like, you know, Kompany, he's not like he's not like that accomplished or that like great to be like, oh yeah, like he's gonna kick on. He'll be a fantastic inclusion. And I kept hearing stuff about a 1-year deal. So if a 1-year deal does happen, or it was being offered for other coaches, then how the heck does Kompany get a 3-year deal, being like less accomplished than some of these candidates? Garnacho here to Fernandez. Mainu! Oh my days! United have taken a 2-0 lead, and the FA Cup has kicked off, ladies and gentlemen. City! What's happening, lads? City in the mud. Oh my goodness. United are fleecing them and piecing them up. Pep is furiously chugging his water there. Furiously. It could have been 3. It could have been 3. Like, realistically, had Garnacho not been offside that first time. Excuse me. Wow. It keeps happening down the right-hand side. Yoshko is getting targeted right now. Bruno, yeah, oh my days. That was a good finish. I'll give him that. Wow. Uh-oh. Sound the alarms, ladies and gentlemen. Kyle Walker just caught out too. Yikes. Oh, I need to see this angle where it smashes into the tracking camera. Bazinga. Skadoosh. What a hit, dude. It wasn't like super like powerful or anything. It was just perfectly placed in that corner. Haaland getting frustrated. Uh-oh, mate. Wow. I'm not going to lie. It's looking bad for City. United have played a lot better since going up. They're playing good to start the game. So if I'm City, getting a little nervous, I won't lie. Ooh, De Bruyne's cross to the back post nearly finds Haaland, but no one there. Mark Goldbridge cracks me up. He just tweets, "You can't sack this man. He's doing this with half a team, FFS." But To be fair, true. Like, it is. I was talking about Poch maybe coming in next season, and the reports I read were stating that it was like the ultimatum was he's getting sacked regardless. Fernandes, his strike from range is blocked, but I mean, hey, if he's got the locker room, if they start playing, then keep him. Like, I don't want United to succeed, but that's just the smart thing to do. But like, we know how new owners are. They're fickle. They want their guy. They don't care that Ten Hag was there doing whatever, and they don't care about that. They want their guy. Todd Bowley did it. It's happened with it's happening with Sir Jim Ratcliffe, I think. There's always gonna be like a switch up once new owners come in. Foul there. Ake. Walker accelerating a bit, slowing down. United are just, they're doing really well here. Won't lie. Dallo with a hoof forward. I will be live tomorrow as well, ladies and gentlemen. I believe tomorrow is the championship playoff promotion final. Excited to see who gets promoted, who's the final side to join the Premier League for next season. Will be a neutral for that again. Right now, City getting forward. Rashford to McTominay. Scott McTominay goes to ground. No foul given. He did kind of, or they give it later. It looked kind of like he tripped. There was definitely some, like a bit of contact there, but there he is, Sir Alex and Sir Jim. Or there they are, I should say. Sir Alex. Good to see him in good standing. He looks healthy. I mean, hated the man on the touchline. Won't lie. Despised his success. But credit where credit's due. These United fans still looking a little on edge, nervy. I mean, I still would be. It's City. A long ball from Andre Onana goes out. Play. Ake. Kovacic. Oh, De Bruyne fouled. Mainu. De Bruyne clutching his shin. A yellow card given to Kobe Mainu. Uh-oh. Let's see how bad of a challenge it really was. Okay. Okay. It's not the cleanest of challenges. And I could see, yeah, I could see that kind of hurting. But KDB goes to ground. City are going to have a free kick here. See how this goes. 45 minutes have elapsed. They've added 2 minutes stoppage time. KDB definitely going to take, to the surprise of no one. He's the only one standing atop it. Lofts in across. Onana comfortably catches. He's telling his players to kind of slow down, calm down a bit. Andre Onana here. City fans looking bemused. Hands crossed. Pep. Legs folded. Full suit in the sweltering sun. Poor fella. I mean, both of them are in suits, but still, yeesh. They got to be absolutely sweating buckets. Header there by Fernandes, finds no one, and Stones collects. 20 seconds left in this half. Kovacic getting forward. Wan-Bissaka, Guardiola kind of both contesting one another. Guardiola looking for a pass. He finds De Bruyne. Good tackle there. The ref blows the halftime whistle. And that is that for the first half, ladies and gentlemen. What a start it has been. Manchester United lead 2-0. Only 25.7% possession. More, but still somehow more shots than City. Triple the amount of shots on target. Nobody's had a corner yet. But man, oh man. This match, this second half, I think could be absolutely tantalizing. I think there could be some really exciting stuff because United up 2-0, that's going to make, that's going to make the City fans, I would imagine, frankly, pissed that they're down. If I'm a United player, I'm happy, I'm motivated, but also I'm well aware that City could just swallow that lead whenever. They could gulf it up and it'd be gone. So they have to be alert. Predictions moving forward. I could see it finishing 2-2 and going to penalties possibly. Oh, my stream. Something went wrong with my stream. What do you mean? ESPN? Excuse me. But yeah, first half was exciting, ladies and gentlemen. Second half should be exciting as well. I am going to quickly go use the restroom because I spent all morning basically trying to set up the stream and then first half and such. So I will be back in just a moment. How long until kickoff? Let's just see it on my phone. We have until 11 and a half minutes. So grab a snack, grab a drink, do whatever you need to do. We'll be back. I'll be back a little before kickoff for the second half. And sorry, this little thing is just so loud sometimes. But yeah, I will be back in just a moment. Get all your stuff. Don't go anywhere. And I'll see you for the second half. United with a 2-0 lead in the FA Cup final. Goals through Kobe Mainu and Alejandro Garnacho. So kind of crazy first half, but don't go anywhere. I'll be back in just a moment. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Hello, everybody. Hope everyone's doing well. Second half of Manchester United versus Manchester City set to kick off. My stream is a little bit delayed. I won't look at the screen as much as I can. I'll look at chat when I can. Hi, Stella Gaming on Twitch. Hope you're doing well. But Akanji and Doku coming on. I'm going to check who the official players who were subbed out were. Mateo Kovacic for Doku and Akanji for Ake. Interesting. I think what will happen more than likely is the fact that I anticipate that Foden will go a bit more, or actually Bernardo Silva will probably go a bit more centrally. Foden was already kind of playing a bit centrally. So that's my expectation. Yeah, I'm expecting a good half from City because if they don't, question marks will be asked. This is a far weaker side, this United side on paper at least, than City, but they have been, they've parked the bus, they've countered, they've gotten some big things to go their way. Could have been 3 if it weren't for an offside. Here, United looking to counter, and that pass from Garnacho just is not great. Ortega gets the ball back, goes towards Kyle Walker. Dallo rushing back. McTominay. Here, Guardiola on the ball. Long ball forward. Oh my goodness. Wow. Rodri spotted Andre Onana off his line. Pep looking disgruntled. Oh nah. He looks like he is fuming. He looks like he wants to run onto the pitch and just start double foot tackling players. It is crazy, but I mean that effort from Rodri obviously didn't go in, but it did, mate. Onana, that would have been a bad look, and City would have definitely kicked on, but bodacious effort. Rashford takes a heavy touch. Here, Ortega. Kanji on the ball. Kovacic. Actually, no, he's subbed out. I'm tripping. That's Kyle Walker. What am I talking about? Saw the 2008. How am I doing today? I'm doing well. Thanks for asking, Stella. Appreciate it. How are you? Kyle Walker to Rodri to Bernardo Silva. McTominay. United just comfortable now. It's City that's being forced to play into United's hand. And United are starting to play a bit more expansive. Wan-Bissaka controls that pass from Onana. Garnacho to Amrabat. Amrabat twisting, turning, manages to get it to Varane. Varane under some pressure from De Bruyne with a slick pass to Amrabat. Back to Onana. United trying to draw City out a bit. Onana with some pressure on him by Haaland, and Doku goes to win it. Wan-Bissaka wrestling with Doku, who gets a few touches around him, but it goes United's way. Fernandes with the ball to Mainu. United are starting to really actually pass very well here. This is actually kind of crazy. Oh my God, they're in! Fernandes still! Oh, his pass. He miscalculated that. He did really good to stay with that play. Oh, a foul. McTominay goes to ground. How many games has Mason Mount played for United this season? I am genuinely curious because it can't be a lot. And I feel like he's been injured for a long time, and he just might be the flop of the season. Is he on the bench at least? Mount is on the bench. He's played. Wait a minute. He's played 19 times this season in all comps. That is half a Premier League season's worth in all competitions. Is not great. Some of those coming off the bench, injured for a vast portion. That's definitely like, I mean, that's gotta hurt. But Doku loses the ball to Wan-Bissaka, who's getting forward. Garnacho, oh, he can't get to it. Dude, this game is starting to really get frenetic. And you know what that means? More goals. I don't care who scores the next one. I don't care who scores the second, third, fourth, fifth. I want to see this total combined goal tally just skyrocket. United are cooking them. They are cooking them. It's wild that that United are cooking them. If you've seen the pictures of the City players leaving after winning, like the bars after winning the Premier League, there's no way that night didn't impact them, because those brothers were sloshed with a capital slosh. They were absolutely just battered, like leaving the bars. So, I mean, not to say that's like the exact reason why they're down. United have played very, very intelligently today. They've come in with a game plan, and they're executing that game plan to a wonderful degree. But City, they're always going to be a bit of a challenging side. Guardiola tackle there from Garnacho, but on Guardiola, but neither of them really kind of seemed phased by it. Pep is, honestly, it seems like Pep is, I feel like Pep doesn't know what he wants to do now. Like, I'm gonna look at the bench to see what they can do to like switch up how they've been playing. They're also playing a back. They started with a 4-2-3-1, which is interesting. Instead of their 3-2-4-1. Bench for City. Alvarez, Grealish. I mean, Dias is there, but Alvarez, Grealish, maybe Bob. United with the ball here, though. Doku. Oh! Bit of a clash there between Doku and the United players. Let's see this again. Walker on the ball, looking for a pass. Finds Rodri. Rodri to Haaland. Rodri to Doku. City playing with a bit more poise and control here, but they do lose the ball just briefly. Guardiola manages to pass it to Doku. Foden latches onto it, but the end product is just a bit of a fizzled out ball that just kind of bounces into the gloves of Andre Onana very comfortably. I don't think he even got to it. He tried to flick it on. I think he totally just missed it. Oh, he just No, he whiffed it. He just couldn't connect properly. Got between his like foot and his knee, and it just kind of pittered out. Doku. Jeremy Doku. Foden. Haaland. Oh, he's hit the crossbar. Oh my goodness. Erling Haaland. Oh, dude. That's unfortunate for him. That was like, I thought that was in. That looked clean in. Like, as it was like going towards him. But then, I mean, the crossbar's there. Stones to Foden to Doku. Is that a corner? I think that's the first corner of the game, actually. KDB set to take this corner. The first corner of the evening. We're going to see. Cross comes in. Walker to Foden to Rodri to Guardiola to Silva. De Bruyne with the cross to the back post. It just misses everyone. Let's see. I'm curious to see what happens moving forward because, dude, it just, let's see that again from this angle. Haaland shot, smack dab on the crossbar. That's awful. Julian Alvarez coming on. Who's he coming on for? Kevin De Bruyne. Wow, I was not expecting that. I mean, kind of. Who else would he have been able to sub out? I doubt he would have subbed out Bernardo. I mean, I guess that makes sense. We'll see how it fares for City. It could be a smart move. It could be a just kind of a dud. But KDB subbed off. Gonna be an interesting final 35 minutes or so. Here. Oh, is that another corner? I think it is. It's not a corner. Alvarez losing his temper already. KDB looks like he's chilling. Doku. Jeremy Doku still. To Alvarez. To Stones. To Silva. Stones with the lofted cross to the back post. And Rodri can, yep, he gets to the end of it somehow. He sends a cross in of his own. It's headed away by Dalot. Foden goes to the ground. Silva moves it forward a bit. Oh, Garnacho with a great touch. Guardiola and Garnacho just kind of racing against one another. Guardiola manages to get the pass back to Ortega. Now City are starting to play with a bit more tempo as well. Rodri to Doku. Doku hits the shot. Wan-Bissaka goes to ground. He falls as Amrabat kind of rushes into him. This game's getting very chaotic. Here's Stones. Doku. Walker. Oh my goodness. What a save by Andre Onana. What a strike by Kyle Walker, but an equally brilliant save. I need to see the replay of that. Another corner for City, but they're not going to show the replay until this corner is over, I imagine. Please show the replay. That looked crazy. Oh. Foden. Silva. Alvarez. Doku. Vardiol. Walker. Silva. Alvarez with a cross to the back post. Rodri. He manages to swing in another cross of his own. Oh my goodness. This is City's really kind of amped it up here. Really just forcing United to sit back in their box. Short corner this time. Alvarez. Julian Alvarez. Oh, he tries to play the pass. Alvarez! Ooh, did that take a deflection? I don't think it did. Really doubt it did. I think that's that for that sequence of corners, because that was a long kind of exasperated sequence of corners. Ooh. Just whizzes by. That was such a good save. Was that a single-handed save? Oh my goodness. His thumb and his gloves got to be like his hands, actually, I should say, got to feel like they're just still singing. But I mean, as a professional goalie, you're probably used to that feeling. But what a save that was, dude. Good save. Huge. That could have been the turning point. Realistically, City, they've been mounting a lot of pressure. They need to get a goal if they want anything out of this game. They haven't gotten a goal. They have hardly gotten shots on target. But in moments like that, I mean, United have come up defensively. Onana's shown his worth. It's been pretty huge. There's Steve McLaren talking to Erik Ten Hag. What a duo. That's hysterical to me every time I see it. Here, Haaland being wrestled up a bit. That was wild. Just a random kind of WWE move by Dallo. I mean, no yellow according to the ref. Rodri, oh, his pass is blocked. United pick it up. Rashford to Fernandes. Fernandes. Ooh, that was a smart play. Passes it to McTominay. Oh, shout. I thought that hit someone's hand. But it didn't look like it did, maybe. I don't know. The reaction doesn't seem to have elicited any crazy... Here, Kanji. Stones on the ball. Finds Foden. Joshko Gvardiol. To Doku. Oh. Bruh. Pep trying to motivate his side there. Willing them on. As always, where there is a will, there's a way. So, I mean, we'll see. I mean, it's just not... It's not unfeasible to see this go either way. I think United could finally done with travel day from hell. Liam, welcome, mate. Back from the... I should end the final result prediction poll. Final result prediction poll with 35 votes. 57% City win. 43% United win. United currently winning. How was the trip over the pond, Liam? Oh, my days! Alvarez just missing the goal. A whisker wide. Who would have thunk it? Oh my goodness. He's impacted City positively, but it's almost like everyone for City is just they're just slightly off today. Wow, just misses. Let's see it from this angle. This still shows how close it really was. I mean, you know what? Oh, he just didn't connect on it, dude. He hit it. That was a poor miss. That was a bit of a poor miss. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like Julian Alvarez as a player. That was a miss. Still in London, come home tomorrow. But getting from Manchester to London was a mess. Oh my goodness. I would imagine it's the FA Cup. You know? Especially with both Manchester sides playing in the FA Cup. I actually, if I had a place to pour out a drink, I'd pour one out for you right now, Liam. I'm sorry, but that sounds hellish. That is brutal. United are cooking City though. This is unprecedented. Like, not unprecedented, but like it is a bit shocking. It and United still getting forward. I believe that's Dallo went for goal, created the shot himself, but Fernandes was almost like, hey man, we were all open over here. He should have tried to play a pass somewhere, but we'll see. If this result holds, I'll look like I have a very big brain for saying City would only win one trophy this season. I feel like that kind of just a single trophy for them, for the standards they've set for themselves, they'll look at this season as a failure without a doubt. I mean, the collective like 4 titles in a row to get here, not a failure whatsoever. Winning the Prem, not a failure, but only winning one season or one, that was an awful miss from John Stones. Good Lord. But only winning a single trophy in the season where you won the Premier League for the 4th time in a row, the first side to do so, that's a bit of that'll feel like it stings a bit. I won't lie. But City, I mean, they're favorites for all competitions next season, I think. Haaland getting ready to warm up here. I think so is Johnny Evans and potentially Christian Eriksen. See how those moves impact United. United are McTominay looks like he picked up a knock of some kind. United are playing rabidly right now. Onana gets the ball here. Header from Joshua Gvardiol. Foden. United players bumping into each other. How just like they've just been going crazy. Garnacho wide on the right-hand side. Goes for the shot. It's out for a corner. I believe this is United's first corner of the game. Bruno. He tries to target Varane. Fails its throw in here. Oh! Nah. What's going on here, bruh? Bernardo Silva. What was that? You just like kind of tackled Johnny Evans as Johnny Evans was warming up. I need a replay of that. That looked, I only saw half of what happened, but that looked like a dirty maneuver for Mr. Silva himself. Mr. Silva. Haaland picks up the ball deep, plays the ball towards Bernardo. Akanji, Doku. Yeah, United being outpassed by City, less accurate passes than City. But still up 2-0 nonetheless. And what an accomplishment this could be for United if they win this. Like, I thought City would dominate personally. I've said that several times today. And I'm still kind of expecting them to sneak in some goals towards the end. They'll get at least a goal, right? Like, but will they get 2? I don't know. That's going to be tough to say. Here, Doku. Oh, bro. His effort just whizzed wide of everyone. Oh, someone's down. It's Lisandro Martinez. Uh-oh. That is not good for any United supporter. That is a big blow for United. Admittedly, the season's ending, but Martinez has had severe injury problems this whole season. Yeah, Lisandro injured again. I don't know what's going on at United with the injuries. It happens to big clubs sometimes. Let's see what happens. Was this just like a freak? Oh, they're just showing all the goals. There's Guardiola's mistake leading to Garnacho's. And then they're going to show this Garnacho pass to Fernandez. And then Menu slotting it home. It's been a dramatic game. United are not quite out of the woods yet. But yeah. Pretty excited for these final 20 minutes or so. Martinez, it looks like he's being subbed out. Martinez and Doku kind of arguing. Oh, Martinez and Walker arguing. Oh, this game's kicking off, ladies and gentlemen. This is getting heated. Oh no, they're following each other. Martinez took the long way around. Walker is fuming. This is hysterical. This is Johnny Evans on for Lisandro Martinez. Haaland on for Rashford. No Eriksen, it seems. Cross comes in from City, headed away. Evans heads it so that City have another corner. Oh, Haaland goes to ground. Him and Mainu tangled up there a bit. That is... Let's see. Yeah, I don't know, Mainu. Both of them tangled up. Pep pleading for a penalty. I don't think it's going to be given, or they're not even going to check anything. Bernardo Silva saying something to Mainu there. Here, Guardiola. Doku. City just not able. Hansi Flick becomes new Barca coach. Confirmed. Here we go. Interesting. Oh, what a save by Onana. Out of nothing. Ooh, Haaland would have been off anyways. Here's City trying to keep some momentum in the dying stages of the game. Nothing really to inspire them, I feel like. They've been just kind of flat, dull, static, whatever you want to call it. A push there from Amrabat, a free kick in a dangerous area. Amrabat, what's going to happen here? De Bruyne is subbed off. If he was on, this would be like a penalty for him, you'd imagine. I wonder who's going to take. Probably Alvarez, right? I would imagine it's Julian Alvarez. Alvarez standing atop. It's Foden who takes it. Alvarez plays it to Doku. Wan-Bissaka intercepts. Guardiola intercepts, and it's out for a throw-in. big clearance forward. And, oh, a free kick for United. Kanji upset about that. He doesn't think that he fouled anybody specifically. Ooh, nah, he did. He pushed. He did the elbow into the neck of Hoyland. That's a foul, mate. Hate to say it. Not hate to say it. If it's a foul, it's a foul. It's just the way the game should be played. And I think that's definitely like overtly aggressive in like an area like that. I mean, I imagine Fernandez will take this, but like, will he cross it? Will he shoot it? I'm expecting maybe a shot on target. We'll see. Yeah, he's gonna go for this. I don't know if he'll get it in. Oop. Straight into the gloves, Ortega. Here, Walker to Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Ball back to Rodri. Corner here for City. See how they take it. I think this might be a short one. Foden to take. Foden with the delivery. Onana punches it away. Alvarez. Who is this? George 1X. It's on Twitch. I'm curious. There's like a little emoticon next to your name. Haha, GGMU says George 1X. I'm a Liverpool fan, mate. I'm watching today as a neutral. Don't really care. Just wanted to see some good goals. Twitch recap 2023. Yeah. Welcome to the channel, George. I'm on YouTube as well. Gonna be doing watch-alongs for the Euros this summer, transfer news, all that kind of stuff, manager stuff. Manager merry-go-round has been crazy. We're gonna see a lot, I think, in terms of just shifts in the kind of zeitgeist of world football. I predicted City to win, says Awakened Phoenix. LOL. Liverpool do like coming second. LOL, mate. Hold 7. United look like they are going to close in on a historic win here against City, limiting City to 1 trophy this season. I mean, I'd rather neither club win it, but at this point, City don't look like they've deserved to win it. What was that, bro? What was that? Who played that pass? Ten Hag said his plan was to place 7th and win the FA Cup. That's a very particular plan. 7th and the FA Cup. Very, very I don't know. That seems a little BS, pal. I mean, if he had known he would get all these injuries and he knew that Mason Mount would be a walking husk and just hardly play, and when he did play, he'd play horrible, then sure, maybe it was his plan after all, but highly doubt it. This dude was definitely looking for... I don't think his plan was to get knocked out of the Champions League in a group that Copenhagen of all teams. He had like 69 injuries this season. Oh, I mean, every team has so many injuries. Chelsea was injured like crazy. Liverpool was injured like crazy. United's back line specifically was shambolic because all their fullbacks and center backs got injured at one point, and it was really rough. So I'll give you that. But I just want to see Sancho win the Champions League at this point with Dortmund. Well, we love when Liverpool get injuries. I mean, hey, you should. You're a rival supporter. So be it. All part of the game, innit? But yeah, no. I just think that's how it should be. I mean, not like to wish injuries against any side or any player ever. But as a rival, you always there will be a bit of joy knowing that the best of the best won't be playing against you or something like that, And that's just how it is, as long as it's like fair and not toxic, I'm all for it, So be it. How crazy is that stat? 33 is wild. 33 is foul. There was a season like that for Liverpool a while back, and that's like one of the worst things that can happen. A center back injury crisis, or if like your goalie's out for a bit, just like your back line is way worse than like a midfield injury crisis is awful too, or your forwards going out. Specifically, if it just targets one part of the pitch. Here's Doku from this free kick. Jeremy Doku. Deflected back. Bernardo Silva. To Alvarez. To Foden. To Doku. Doku opening up on the right as he always does. And oh my God, he scored. Jeremy Doku's made it 2-1. Ten Hag is going to follow Van Gaal's footsteps after winning the FA Cup, says Awakened Phoenix on YouTube. Sacked after winning a trophy. Reese. Hi, Reese. How you doing, mate? Good to see you. Long time no see. It's been a minute. George, this is looking crazy for the end of this. I don't think City will get their second. I think it's a little too late for them to get their second. But I do think that ultimately City are going to persevere. They're going to give it their all for the final however many minutes plus extra time or plus stoppage time. They're going to try to force an extra time. And honestly, with the way that City are playing, I don't know. Doku, 87th minute goal. Onana with the ball here. United are going to have to defend for their lives. City are going to really just give it a go. Walker. Here with the pass. Back towards, I believe that was Stones. Ortega to Akanji. Akanji on the ball. Bernardo Silva. Back to Akanji. Doku. Jeremy Doku again. The goal scorer for City. Doku with a cross. Foden. Oh, mate. This game's going to finish crazy, ain't it? Here, Gvardiol. To Doku. Wow. This game is starting to really produce something that could... I think this could finish crazy. I think City will score at this point. I'm starting to feel it creep in. Slowly but surely. They've been poor. They've been absolutely poor today. Not like their usual standard. It's just so off. So for City to be, if they do scrape back a 2-goal cushion that United had, that's a bad look. That would be a sackable offense, I think. It would be totally understandable if I don't care who you are at United. Like, if you're a fan, if you're a hater, like, we could just all kind of collectively agree that that'd be bad. But I don't know. We'll see how it goes. 89 minutes have elapsed on my stream. I know it's a little forward on the kind of live play-by-play that you guys are seeing on the screen. I haven't been watching it. I've been like just trying not to. Ooh, corner, I think. Nope, no corner. Not a corner. So far, United holding on to this lead. Let's see how much stoppage time is going to be added. About 15 minutes until I find out. The City fans are losing their cool. The ref gives a yellow card to an assistant manager at City. Seven minutes of stoppage time. Oi. Oi, oi, oi. That could be kind of crazy. Onana with a hoofed ball forward. Fernandes picks up the ball. Plays a nice pass to Garnacho. Garnacho hits it off of Doku. Is it a corner? No, it's a goal kick, according to the ref. 2 subs for United. Lindelof and Mason Mount set to come on. Doku still. Jeremy Doku. Bit of an explosion of pace. Corner for City. Julian Alvarez set to take. Is he going to take us short, or is he going to just whip in the cross? I could see either one of them happening. Let's see it. Alvarez. Oof. Onana with the catch. Wonder who's going to get subbed off for Mount and Lindelof. Maybe Amrabat for Mount. Lindelof for... God, I don't know. Who's the other center back playing right now? Varane, maybe? Yeah, probably Varane. McTominay for Mount. Okay, that makes a bit more sense. Or Garnacho. Garnacho, I'm tripping. I am tripping. No, oh no, it's McTominay for Mount. Okay, got his number right. I thought I had mistaken Scott McTominay's kit number. And Garnacho for Lindelof, it looks like. Oh, McTominay looks like he picked up a knock, yeah. Here, Guardiola to Doku. Doku versus Wan-Bissaka. Oh, Doku! That was filthy. But Mainu picks it up. Mainu towards Haaland. Haaland goes wide. Holds up the play a bit. Gets it to Amrabat, who plays it back towards Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka. Oh, a long effort from Fernandes. Ah. Here's Guardiola to Walker to Akanji to Rodri. Doku. Still Jeremy Doku. Walker. To Bernardo Silva. Silva with the cross. It's blocked. Here's City. Bernardo Silva. Once again, the cross. Just about a little over a minute left before United win. If the result should hold. How does the Premier League champion lose to Man U? Not a single functioning hair follicle between Pep and Ten Hag. That's crazy, Liam. There isn't. Nor Slot and Dyche. So the northwest of England is going to be... It's going to be a bald... The barbers are going to be just sobbing. Oh, good bit of work to keep it in play. Haaland heads it down. City are really fighting for it now. They're trying to get something out of this. Haaland holding up the ball. Amrabat. It's intercepted by Guardiola. Doku. Yellow card for the ref. Or from the ref for someone. I don't know who it was particularly. Alvarez here. Yeah, it was Alvarez on Haaland. Is that? I think that's that. Oh, yeah, it's full time. Yeah, full time showed up on the FootMob live ticker. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me. Manchester United are FA Cup winners. They have won the FA Cup. Pep and Ten Hag with a very stern handshake. I think Pep literally only said congratulations. And that was that. But what a win. A historic win for United. Mainu scoring what would be the winner at the end due to Doku's goal. Huge win for United. City, sloppy today. Rare sloppy performance from City. They didn't deserve to win. I wanted them to go to stoppage. Well, not stoppage time, to extra time. Penalties. This could be the last match for a lot of huge City players. The likes of Bernardo Silva, potentially Walker, potentially Kevin De Bruyne. Some of the older names around City. You would imagine some people will be sold this summer. We'll see how it goes. As always, thank you so much for joining me. If you like the stream, consider subscribing. Be doing a lot of Euros watch-alongs for the Euros, transfer news all summer long, manager news as well, because lots of managers going to different clubs. We'll be doing all of that and covering all that all summer, and some exciting other content that I have lined up. So we'll lead into the Euros, then the transfer window, and then the next Premier League season. We'll have all sorts of content throughout the summer, though, ranging from new on the channel to old and kind of more kind of certain video formats that I've done before in the past. So thank you so much for joining me. I'll be live tomorrow for the championship playoff final to see who's going to get promoted to the Premier League. And then I'll do a video kind of recapping all the sides that have been promoted and kind of talk about them going into next season. Thank you so much for joining me. Hope you enjoyed. Like the video if you ended up enjoying the stream. Thank you so much for being here, chatting with me. Had a great time with all of you here on YouTube and on Twitch. Like the video, as I think I mentioned a million times now. I'm not going to mention it again, but thank you so much. I had a great time. This was a fun game to watch, kind of enthralling. Pissed that United won, but I would have been pissed if City won because I hate both of them. But as a neutral, this was an entertaining fixture. So thank you so much for joining me. I'm Sideline Sedo. Peace.